This was later on down the road, because for the first 2 years we weren't able to have anything to do. I wasn't able to know anything about him, and he wasn't able to know anything about me, because to protect each other from if I were to pass away, they didn't want him to feel responsible, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they didn't want me contacting him, asking for things,
Right.
you know what I mean?
Right,
Like,
yeah.
oh, I need another drink. They wanted to keep it secret. So after 2 years, they sent me, I think it was an email saying, would you like to contact him? And that's when I sent him an email that day, actually, because I looked him up, because they gave me his name and everything. I looked him up, I don't know if it was MySpace or Facebook back then, but I looked him up and I emailed him, and he actually took a couple days to get back because he was just in such shock because it was out of the blue, and I guess they hadn't told him that I was contacting him yet. So he was just so excited and everything, and but basically he missed his first week, and when they sent me the pictures, I saw he had the bruises all across his back where they put you under and he's not in any pain. It's not uncomfortable or anything, but he just had to be safe, so he missed his whole first week of college just to do this for a complete stranger. So that was...
Can I ask you one favor?
Uh-huh.
Can you please put your legs down?
Oh yeah, still very going through treatment and not even able to go. Even if I had financially, I wouldn't have been able to go. And then as the years went by, year and a half, whatever, there was just more medical bills and everything. And we tried contacting everybody. And it just seems like we didn't get any reply. And then until Jamie's Dream Team replied to me. And I'm glad that I contacted them, because now I finally get to go meet Kyle, and he will get to meet me and Jocelyn and Jason, and get to see, I want him to see, meet us face to face, you know what I mean? Put a face to it, not just emails and phone calls, because we've been in contact with emails and phone calls and texts and Facebook a lot. He's on Facebook a lot, so that's how I get a hold of him too. So.
When did you have the procedure?
I had it in August of 2007. Bone marrow transplant, yeah. I had AML, which is acute myeloid leukemia.
When were you diagnosed with
In May 19th, 2006. And then
Birthday.
and then I relapsed on May 19th, 2007.
Oh, geez.
On my 1 year. My whole family was in town to celebrate, and we went to the Carnegie Science Museum, and my leg was going numb, but I wouldn't say anything because my whole family was in town from Ohio, and I didn't want to admit it. So the next day we went and got an MRI, and it showed that I had the tumor in my spine and everything. Because the first tumor was in the side of my head, by my eye, and that one they were able to get with chemotherapy, and then they did 6 rounds of chemo after that.
Which one?
The first one, yeah.
Yeah.
I said 6 rounds of chemo, and I went back to work. I was working at Dynavox here in Pittsburgh as a contract administrator, and that's when we had my 1 year, and we went to a huge celebration, went out to dinner, and the whole time I was just thinking, oh my gosh, why is my leg numb? And that's when we found out it was the tumor in my spine, and it was in there. It was pretty. The first one was in centimeters, and that's bad enough when it's in your head. But when I read the measurement of the second one, it was in inches. That's when I knew that it was not, a good thing. So instead of going right to treatment, Jocelyn was 3 years old. We decided that morning we left for Disney World against my doctor's orders, because I'd never gotten to take her, and I wanted to take her to Disney World. So they actually were really good. My doctors gave me pain medicine, so I know she gets too little to understand, but I want the experience for her too, to look back one day. You know what I mean? And I also I'm just so grateful, because if it wasn't for Jamie and them, and all the donors, I wouldn't be able to go on this trip. Just with Jason being the only person bringing in income and my medical bills, I wouldn't be able to afford the plane tickets, the hotel, all of that they're been doing, helping.
All right. Wow.
Okay. basically, I had a bone marrow transplant for AML, which is acute myeloid leukemia, in 2007. And what happened was that I didn't have any brothers or sisters that matched me. So we had to go to the National Bone Marrow Registry to get a match for me. And I was lucky enough that my donor, Kyle, who didn't know me at the time, was willing to donate. And for the first 2 years, we weren't allowed to know each other's name or anything like that. And then 2 years afterwards, they gave us our names and phone numbers and email addresses, and we were able to contact each other. And I've kept in contact with him and always hoping to go and visit him because I wanted to thank him in person for basically giving me another chance to be a mom to Jocelyn and to be able to beat the leukemia. So I had contacted many places, TV shows and news, but I wasn't able to get anyone to help cover the story or, basically help out because with my medical bills and everything, I wasn't able to afford to go out to see Kyle. And fortunately, my daughter, she is in the class with a little girl at school, and she was lucky that Jamie's Dream Team had done a wish for her, and basically they redid her room to princess, and they got her a princess bed. It was gorgeous. Jamie's Dream Team had made this wish come true, and through them, I decided that I was going to contact Jamie's Dream Team, and let them know that I had a wish to see my donor who lives in Atlanta. And basically, I wrote Jamie's Dream Team a letter saying how I wanted to see my donor, thank him in person, and also bring awareness to bone marrow donors because there's people each day who pass away waiting for a match for a bone marrow transplant. And the very next day I got a reply back from Jamie of Jamie's Dream Team saying that they were going to basically fulfill my wish and send me to meet my donor and his family and my daughter and gets to come, and Jason, my fiance, and we're going to go there on this month on February 23rd to finally meet my donor and get to thank him in person. And they're also sending Jocelyn to American Girl, because you love American Girl, and they're sending us to Coca-Cola World, and it's just an amazing experience that we wouldn't be able to get to do without Jamie's Dream Team.
Okay. Once again, look at her.
Okay?
Okay, now when you meet your donor,
Mm-hmm.
what do you want to tell them?
Well, the main thing I want to be able to do that I've been able to tell him and write him or email him, but not in person. I wanted to tell him that basically he gave me a second chance at life, something most people wouldn't do for a stranger. So I wanted to thank him for basically being, donating to somebody he's never met and giving me a chance to be the mom I wouldn't be able to be without him donating. So,
Without the donor, what do you think would have happened?
without the bone marrow transplant, I was, what they call is I had blasts, and I had 72% blasts, which means I had 72% leukemia. And if I had not gotten the bone marrow transplant, because I had acute leukemia, I would not have probably survived the leukemia. I wouldn't be in remission like I am right now.
So Jamie's Dream Team come to your rescue. What do you have to say to her Dream Team?
Well, to Jamie's Dream Team, I couldn't thank them enough, because without Jamie and all the wonderful work she does, not just for me, but the other people that she helps, it's just unbelievable. She helps people, and then also she is fighting, an ill herself. So just to be there and to help other people when you're sick, it's just an amazing thing to do, because most people who are sick don't have the energy or the time to care about anyone but themselves. So for her to care about other people and to make their dreams come true, it just says what an amazing person she is.
Anything else you'd like to add?
Just how grateful I am for this opportunity.
When is your trip?
February 23rd, we leave.
Okay. Tell me your name again.
Jamie Holmes.
And spell your last name.
HOLMES,
And you are.
the founder of Jamie's Dream Team.
Okay. Tell me about this project you're working on now.
Tiffany had contacted us. She is a bone marrow transplant recipient, and her dream was to go meet her donor who saved her life. So we, due to the funds we were able to raise for the Harf Family Extravaganza, light extravaganza, we were able to send her to meet her donor on February 23rd to Atlanta, Georgia.
Well, you're the founder of this organization, correct?
Correct.
How does it make you feel to be able to do something like this for someone?
It makes me feel very good. It takes away my pain, and when I'm helping somebody else, I'm not focusing on my illness, I'm focusing on making somebody else's illness better.
And remind me, what is your...
I was born with the Vater syndrome, which is a rare birth effect that left me to have many medical illnesses.
Are you going to be going with the family, or
No.
no? Okay.
There is a chance that I may fly down to meet the donor as well, but that's up in the air right now.
And once again, how gratifying is it for you to help them?
For Tiffany's an absolute inspiration. She was a mother at the age of 20, not only fighting the cancer and getting bone marrow, but she had to deal with having a child at such a young age as well, where I know people who have children that are my age and struggle every day to do their daily routine. She was a single mother and was able to raise such a beautiful young little girl who was well-mannered and very good, and be able to fight her cancer herself. And she made it. And that's so wonderful to me. And then she didn't ask for, a trip to, not to say that, I'm just telling you, not to say that somebody asking for a trip to Disney World, or she didn't ask for something. She asked to go meet her donor, and that's special. That's honestly, this is probably the most heartfelt dream we've done in a long time.
Is there anything you'd like to add?
I want to thank everybody. If it wasn't for the donations we get in, the media publicity, and everybody that backs Jamie's Dream Team, we wouldn't be able to do this, and I hope to continue to do this for the rest of my life. This is my dream, to make other people's dreams come true.
Now, if people want to donate to Jamie's Dream Team, what do they do?
They can go to jamiesdreamteam.org and log on to our PayPal, also, and visit our website. We're also looking for volunteers, and also Facebook.
Okay. Anything else like that?
No, thank you.
Okay.
This evening, I would like to present to you the confirmation on your hotel room.
You want to read it? Thank you.
Your plane tickets.
What do you say? Say thank you.
World of Coca-Cola.
World of Coca-Cola. Are you going to get to go and taste the different Coca-Colas? Yeah. Thank you guys so much.
The American Doll.
The American Doll. You will be visiting the American Doll store.
You can go to American Girl.
And also $500 in Visa gift cards for you to take on your trip.
Thank you guys so much.
You're very welcome.
Oh, thank you. What do you say, Dad? Thank you
You're
guys so much for this opportunity. Without you guys, I wouldn't be able to go, and I'm just very grateful. You excited? As she's been so excited. And also, I'm going to be doing a fashion show. What is that?
May 20th.
May 20th. And that's going to be, where's that going to be at, Jamie?
At the Hollywood Theater in Dormont.
In Dorma.
and we are going to be doing a fashion show. All the models in the fashion show will have an illness. I think it's very important for them to feel special and feel good for a time, for a day, feel good about themselves, and it'll be on May 20th, and Tiffany will be one of our models. So come out and visit her.
Yes. I'd like everybody to come and if you guys just check out Jamie's Dream Team because they've been wonderful not only for me but helping all kinds of people. They've just made my dream come true of being able to see my donor, and without them I wouldn't be able to go, huh, Jocelyn? And we're just really excited and thankful.
Jamie, can I get you to say
Say it.
Yeah. American Girl, you can say it. We know you've been holding
Are you
it.
excited about Good American Girl?
Yes, she is. She's been talking about it for days.
Can I go with you?
She's like,
Because I want to feel the dollar. It looks like me too.
yeah, that's what looks like you.
Well then, I'm coming.
We're excited, huh, Buck? They're excited to see Kyle for the first time and all his family, huh? Coca-Cola World, huh? At Coca-Cola World, you get to see different videos and stuff and taste. I guess they have drinks that you can taste the different Coca-Colas over the past few years.
Really?
I guess that's what it
Yeah,
was.
like cherry.
Yeah. That'll be awesome, huh, Buck?
Yeah.
And Mommy's a Diet Coke lover, so.
I like that vanilla Coke.
Yeah.
Diet
They have orange Coke too.
Are you serious? Oh,
they have all kind of Cokes.
good.
Cokes you never even heard
How
of.
about
Well,
New
Wendy's
Coke?
and White Oak have a huge Coke machine.
120 flavors.
120 flavors.
In White Oak? Yeah, I'm gonna have to try that.
Yes.
That'd be awesome.
It is awesome.
Yeah. See? Well, thank you guys.
We're so grateful to help you.
And thank you, because without you guys, I wouldn't be able to go, and I'm just so excited to be going.
We're
Huh?
excited.
It's coming up.
I know it is real soon. We've been doing a countdown.
It's like,
So,
it's only like 2 more weeks.
it's about
10 months.
So, yeah. Cracking the nurses up. They thought it was funny.
So, you better get us lots of video when you're in Atlanta.
I will.
She
Yes.
will. Making videos. We gotta get.
That's a nice
That is a
camera.
nice camera.
You wouldn't believe.
That's okay.
All right. We're here in
I can-
Atlanta, Georgia, getting ready to go meet Tiffany and Kyle at the airport.
Oh, no.
Can I look up there?
Francis fought the good war wearing his wings way up on high. They flew him back in a time machine to when he ruled the sky. Some dreams come true.
Oh, yes, they do.
Yes, you know they can.
You know they can.
Some dreams come true, and I believe it. You can prove it. Dreams come true. Oh yeah. Dreams come true now, baby. Little Susie got to be a princess in a horse-drawn coach. She got to wear her Cinderella dress and a real diamond brooch. Some dreams come true.
Oh, yes, they do.
Yes, you know they can.
You know they can.
Some dreams come true, and I believe it. You can prove it. Dreams come true. Oh yeah. Dreams come true now, baby. dreams come true.
Oh, yes, they do.
Yes, you know they can.
You know they